Voki is a set of avatars that you can pick from and then either record a voice or you can have a voice recorded for you. They have a choice. So what you need to do is to register, and I want to make sure that you do everything that is free here, but go ahead and sign up, and then they're going to send you an email, and you probably have to verify that email before you can start your first Voki and accept the terms and fill this all out and then sign up. Now, I already have an account, and I use my FAU email account. And my super secret password. And I'm on my home computer, so I'm going to have it remember me and log on in and show you how to use Voki. Now, if you've used Voki before, it'll save all your Vokis over here. There's probably a limit to how many you can have, but I haven't gotten there yet. And if you haven't made one before, then you would be creating a new Voki. You do not want to get Voki Classroom. That costs money. It'll throw you some type of random avatar to start with, and you can change this avatar. I'm going to come up here on Customize Your Character and look at the other options I have. I can tell you that some of them cost money. I think all of the political ones cost money. So if you want to be Bill Clinton, it'll cost money. I don't want you to do anything that costs money. So when you're looking through the characters, when you find things like the politics ones, which all cost money, you'll see that they have this graduation cap from a cap and gown in the corner. So you want to avoid all of those. You can pick something silly if you want. You can pick something that's not silly. Just do something that's free. I am going to pick the classics, of which there's a few kind of reasonably normal-ish looking people, and then a lot that also cost money. So I'm going to pick this one. And then at that point, you can change whatever you want. You can change the hair color, the eye color, the skin color, the clothes, the lips. You can add different glasses and jewelry and all of that type of thing. But for the sake of being quick here, I'm not going to be clicking on all these things and changing it. I'm just going to click what's here for demonstration purposes. You can also change the background. You can add other players. But I want you to give it a voice, and I want your voice to include your academic interests or goals, your career interests and goals, the reason you're taking this class online, and an interesting or memorable detail about yourself. Now you can use your phone and give it your real voice. You can use your microphone if you have one and give it your real voice. You can upload an audio file. That's probably the most complicated thing to do, so I suggest we probably will avoid that one. And the one I would like you to do the least is do text to speech, but if you want to do text to speech, you can. I'd much rather hear your own voice. It's going to be easier for me to demo it, though, with text to speech. So I'm just going to say, welcome to our class. But you would be telling me your academic interests, your career interests, the reason you're taking this online, and an interesting or memorable detail about yourself, and anything else you want. Now you get to pick a voice if you're doing this, and obviously I don't want to pick Paul because that would be kind of weird because this is definitely a female character. And I'm going to click Done and Publish. And save. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this or not, but I'll be able to hear it on my end once it loads. And they follow your mouse around with their eyes, which is kind of spooky and kind of neat at the same time. For this class, I want you to create just a standard Voki link. This is it right here. I'm going to copy that. And then I am going to go over to Blackboard and move my screen over so you can see it a bit better. Okay. Now there's a couple of different ways to get to the discussion board. You can get to the discussion board by going directly to the discussion board. It is also linked in the weekly lessons in the orientation folder. So either of those places, one is as good as the other. It's called Student Introduction Using Multimedia. I am going to create a new thread, and I want you to use your name as the message or the subject of this discussion, because that'll make it easier for all of us. And then in this case though, I'm going to write Voki demo, and I guess I ought to actually be a little bit more formal here and put Dr. Musgrove's Voki demo. And then if you'll just paste the URL here, then there's a little submit button that's off the screen, so you're going to have to submit it. I'm going to do that. You can't see me click submit, but I'm going to click submit, and then it will be on the discussion board, and you can just simply click on it and look at each other's. So there you go.